Hey guys, welcome back to this month's O.C.D gaming news, and girl, there is so much to talk about, so let's get to it. First things first, I have to give a shout out to my very special Patreons, The Infected. Thank you for supporting the struggle. You know the struggle is real on this channel. I appreciate any and all love you guys give, but this is special shout out to my Infected, The Infected, D Cells, Sven Jacobs, and Dave934. Thank you for supporting the struggle. It's time for the Gamer's Court, y'all. Well. They are at it again, and I am talking about the gaming industry, the head honchos, the people in charge. You have been exposed again this month. You have been exposed once again. This time it's BioWare, and specifically about the Anthem game. Toxicity in the workplace again. Devs having breakdowns on the job, overworked, miscommunications, half-assery, no leadership fuckery. And once again, the working man and women are paying the price. Why do we keep seeing the same scenario over and over again? Why is this grind till we die culture in gaming so prevalent? It has got to stop, y'all. These people are being treated horribly in the workplace. It ain't right. I think it's way past the point to even say this, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Unionize, bitch. Unionize, bitch. The gaming industry needs to unionize so our beloved game devs are not being trampled, and they're going through the gigs trying to do their damn job. They're trying to put out the best they can do under horrible situations. And if you happen to work for a good game dev company, you are one of the lucky few, because this is prevalent, rampant, running in the gaming industry. So this has got to stop. Unionize, bitch. It's got to happen, and it's got to happen fast. Even Tim Schafer mentioned it last month at the award ceremony. He even had like a unionized shirt on. So he's on board. A lot of people are on board. People who are running this biz in this town, up in this gig, they are all for it. Plus, it makes people feel more secure if they know their job is secure. If they have a union job, I bet you they'll work a lot harder, and they'll give you a better product, because they're not slaving away 90-hour work week, 100-hour work week, crunch time. This crunch culture has got to stop, because everybody suffers. The workers, the games themselves suffer. Then games come out with bugs, and everybody's complaining that the game sucks. Oh, look at all these bugs. This is horrible. Why did they release it? It ain't ready yet. This is why. Because the whole culture has got to change. Unionize. Get yourself all the way together, gaming industry, or your people are going to suffer, and no one's going to buy your games. How you like that? No one's going to buy them. You're going to get hit in your bottom line, and you ain't going to like it. We will not pay for games. I mean, I can't speak for everyone, but up in the Gamers Court, we believe in fairness. And if you are putting your people through the gigs and they are suffering to put out a game, I ain't going to buy it. I'm not going to buy it. And I will not play a game that has these horrible working practices. Now go unionize, and fast, bitch. Court is adjourned. Next case. And now it's time for my motherfucking advice. Welcome to the new segment on O.C.D Gaming News, my motherfucking advice. This month's O.C.Deidre's motherfucking advice is, don't try it, bitch. Thanks for tuning in to this month's my motherfucking advice. Alert. Breaking news, bitch. This just in. You're not even seeing my face right now because this is Deirdre from the future. And I just saw a tweet from Neil Druckmann. I'm going to put it up right here. So Neil Druckmann just tweeted, this is at 9:46 p.m. on April 16th. With the caption, just shot this scene. So, sad face. It's the last page of the script. It says, cut to black, the end. Guys, they have finished shooting The Last of Us. We are officially done filming. The polishing stage is coming. Guys, we're gonna get this fucking game by fall before winter 2019, mark my words. Just had to include this in this month's O.C.D gaming news. It wouldn't be the gaming news without some shenanigans and stunt pulling and some fuckery and some snatchery. Just snatch my wig, snatch me bold. Naughty Dog, Neil Druckmann, congratulations on finishing this scene and the end of the game. I can't wait. I'm ready. Bitch, I'm ready. Now back to your regularly scheduled program. Okay, are you ready for the Death Stranding news? Because there is a lot of it. Kojima slices off man's finger? Well, kind of, not really. Now, you know Kojima has plenty of friends in the movie industry. He is a cinephile. He is all up in the movies, and he is a fan of all pop culture, music, movies, video games. He is the man. So he's friends with Nicholas Refn. I have no idea if I'm saying his name right. Please forgive me. But he has been spotted in the trailer for Too Old to Die Young. He has a cameo in it. And if you remember back last year, he had posted a picture to his Instagram. If you were not following Kojima on his Instagram, you are missing out. Okay, because he posted this picture of him in the suit with the samurai sword. He looked badass. He looked like the Japanese James Bond, okay? He looked badass. It's because he was behind the scenes on the set filming for this movie. He spilled a little tea and he gave us a little preview of what it was. So if you could see it in the trailer, he's shown slicing off a man's finger with the samurai sword. He is so into it, and I hope we see him doing more things because that was pretty iconic. More Death Stranding news, and the BFF love fest of the century is Kojima and Norman Reedus. So the BFF love story of the gaming world right now is Hideo Kojima and Norman Reedus. On April 7th, they were spotted together again. He was in Japan, Norman Reedus, visiting the studio. Like in these pictures that Norman Reedus was watching something on his laptop. They went out for some dinner, some shabu-shabu. They were living their best life. Don't think I didn't try and zoom in on that picture to see what he was watching. They are going to be together at the Tribeca Film Festival, and they're going to be talking about their relationship and their work ethic together. Dates are April 24th to May 5th. Who knows what they're going to be talking about? I don't think they're really going to be talking too much about Death Stranding, to be honest. But you know, I will be here to let you know all the tea that was spilled. Let's hope we get somebody slips and tells us a little something about Death Stranding. Now, I have been saying for months, I still think Death Stranding's coming out. I don't know why I'm thinking June. It was a little rumor a few months ago that it was June. But regardless, I think it's coming out soon. I definitely think it's coming out before the end of the year. I think it's going to be the last hurrah on this gen's console. So I'm hoping that we get it. I think it's going to be in the summer of this year, 2019. Let me know what you guys think. But they must be ramping up production, and he's sticking pretty close to his schedule, Kojima, because all the Sony bigwigs went to visit him at the studio. First, it was Jim Ryan, head of Sony Interactive, and then Craig and Assad from the marketing team. Big names. Huge. I feel like this is a good sign that Death Stranding is coming our way sooner rather than later. Let me know what you think. Also, on March 19th, Ayako, I don't know if I'm saying her name right, Kojima's assistant, posted a picture of Kojima behind the mic. Is he doing a voiceover for the game? Is he the game? Has he become the game? I have so many questions! But just like that, my hopes were crashed to the ground. Ayako further clarified that this was not for Death Stranding, but for the other actor playing Sam. Every day Kojima is playing Death Stranding. Every day. It is way out of the debugging stage, but combining all the game elements. He's connecting, adjusting. He's adding things in, taking things out. This just goes to show it is definitely in the final stages of development. It sounds like it's more in the polishing stage than in the development stage, which is good news because they've been working on it for a long time and we need some information right quick. Oh, and fellow BFF to round out the trio of best friends for life is Jeff Keighley, who is going to be moderating and interviewing Hideo Kojima and Norman Reedus at the Tribeca Film Festival. He will be moderating a discussion between Kojima and Norman Reedus. Okay, first this month, you know, we always usually start off with the Naughty Dog news. But to be honest, this month started off being a little anemic on the dog news. But as the days went on, oh, it got juicier and juicier. First, that's a wrap, bitch. That is a wrap for Miss Laura Bailey, voiceover, motion capture, performance capture wrap from Miss Laura Bailey. Thanks for bringing one of my favorite characters to life, bitch. Does this mean that we're getting closer and closer to the end of the development phase of The Last of Us Part 2? When the hell are we going to see it? I still say end of fall, beginning of winter, between end of September, and right before the beginning of winter, December of 2019. I will bet my life on it. We're going to get it in that 3-month window. How much you want to bet? Now, if you remember correctly, Laura Bailey is playing the beautiful, muscular woman that we saw in the trailer, where it was revealed the other characters in the game, like Lev, and we've met the Seraphites and their whole religious cult shenanigans. Now, what's very interesting is that Laura Bailey is performance capturing for this character, but there is a physical model who her character is based off of. I think she's like from American Warriors or something like that. Stunning. So she's her body model, the model they used to create her character. Her physicality model. But this character is kind of morphed between a character they created and Ashley Johnson's actual character, which makes me believe that she is Ellie's relative, a blood relative in some way, because even Ellie's character, who is portrayed, we all know, by Ashley Johnson, so even her character of Ellie has some physical characteristics of Ashley Johnson. So these two characters, I have said it from the get, that I believe they are related, they're going to meet up, they're going to join forces. It's going to be very that. Some other tea that Neil Druckmann, he is like a wealth of information this month. Neil Druckmann also dropped a picture on Instagram and on Twitter of Travis Willingham and Bobby Bestseller, aka American rapper Logic, which I don't know who the fuck he was, but they were I don't know how he ties into this, but whatever. So he is now in the game. He is with Travis Willingham. Now Travis Willingham is married to Laura Bailey. So they're like, that's one of the top 2 voice actors, performance capture artists in the gig, up in this industry. So they are usually working on every AAA game in some form or another. They last were in Spider-Man together. So this is their character. I wonder, who are they playing? And he said he enjoyed destroying them on the set today. He had a little too much fun brutalizing these gentlemen. Are they on the same team? Are they friends? Are they enemies? Are they from warring factions within the game? Are they Seraphites? Are they part of our group? Is there infighting within the community where Joel and Ellie live? I have so many questions. Okay. Now, aside from getting pranked on April Fool's Day, I admit it. I fell hard. I fell hard for this prank for a good 45 seconds on April Fool's Day. I said to myself, don't get fooled, bitch. Don't get fooled. And I did. Because when you want something to be true, when you need something to be true, you believe it. So on April 1st, a fake-ass PlayStation account tweeted out, stay tuned on Thursday. We're going to be posting some information for The Last of Us Part 2. Tune in. Don't forget about it. And it was a fake-ass account. Bitch, we are so thirsty for The Last of Us Part 2 news that we will believe anything. Asher Einhorn, who is the lead developer at Naughty Dog, tweeted out that he was playing The Last of Us Part 2 while listening to the Us movie soundtrack in the background, and I can't think of anything that could be more perfect. That movie was everything. It combines my 2 favorite obsessions, The Last of Us Part 2 and the Us movie. And that soundtrack, bitch, is everything. You're gonna die! You're gonna die. No, not really. You're not gonna die. But you're gonna die when you see what Janina Gavankar spilled all the tea. She spilled all the tea, bitch. Horizon Zero Dawn sequel confirmed by Miss Janina. Okay, she has been in video games. She's going to be in, she's going to be in the video game. The name of the game that she's going to be in is from Night School Studios After Party. And she was in the Star Wars game. She was actually in Horizon Zero Dawn in the DLC. She said it's incredible. Wait till you see the sequel. She was at like a Star Wars a convention or a panel and she spilled all the tea. You're gonna die. I have some secrets. You're gonna die. That was her direct quote. Now, it's not like we didn't know this game was coming out with a sequel. We already been new. But it is very nice to have some confirmation, especially from one of the main characters in the game. And we're not ready. I know we're not going to see it until next gen. It's not going to be out before 2020. But we know that Horizon Zero Dawn has been ramping up production, hiring people left and right. They are expanding their business. They are expanding their corporate offices. And they are doing the most. They are probably coming out with other things, but Horizon Zero Dawn 2 is on the books. Allegedly. We'd love to get an exclusive. Thank you, Miss Janina. Congrats to our queen, Amy Hennig. GDC 2019 this year, she won a Lifetime Achievement Award. Mark Cerny presented it, and all hail the queen. We thank you for all your hard work and your contributions to the gaming industry and community. Thank God for you, girl. And the people rejoice, finally. All your bitching, all your complaining. Sony promised. Sony listened. Sony heard all of your complaining, bitching, and moaning about, I want to change my ID. And now we officially can. Sean Layden said, I'm sorry it took longer than I thought. He tweeted out, so you can officially change your PlayStation ID. There are some caveats. You might want to read through the little fine print to make sure that you don't lose any progress or your trophies or any of your information. So keep that in mind before you change that name. Now, what are you all going to complain about next? Now, God of War news. God of War, this month, on April 20th, it will be the 1-year anniversary of the release date of God of War. I played God of War. I love God of War. And they have been snatching all the trophies, coming for all the crowns. They have taken all the crowns, snatched all the trophies, Game of the Year, the best voice actor, best story, best music, everything. They snatched them all. So they also won a GDC. Congratulations to Sony Santa Monica on this iconic game. And also at the BAFTAs, they won 5 awards, including Best Game. This is awesome. I'm so glad that it's receiving all the love it deserves. I would have liked to see other games win a little something, something too, but that takes nothing away from all the hard work that Sony Santa Monica did. I love the game, and I'm not shading it, but like there was so many good games this year too, so I want to see all of them receive a little bit of love. Allegedly, the Days Gone trophy list has been leaked. Is it true? I don't know. It's been leaked on Reddit. Now, you know, any Days Gone news, I was on it and I retweeted this, tweeting like, do I dare take a sneak peek? Do I dare peek? Do I dare look? And Nicholas Zipman from Ben Studio said, fake news, bitch. Don't believe the hype. This is allegedly. Wait for the game to come out. Don't spoil it for yourself. So stay strong, nosy Nellies. It'll be here soon enough. Colin Moriarity, ex-IGN, ex-Kinda Funny alum, had something to say about Sony and some interesting second-party tea. He says, and I quote, they've done such a nice job cultivating second-party relationships, there's a fairly substantial PS4 exclusive yet to be announced, that it's unclear if they feel like they need to. What does this mean for Sony? What does this mean for us as the fans? What second-party has been working on? We know there is so much hidden that we haven't seen yet. Sony's coming out with both barrels, guns blazing, and we ain't ready. Days Gone photo mode. Okay. Everyone is going crazy for it because they have all the reviews are in. It is one of the most comprehensive and gorgeous photo modes in gaming today. It looks stunning. I cannot wait to play it next week. Or less than 2 weeks away. So I can't wait to play Days Gone. I can't wait to check out this photo mode. I can't wait to kill the horde. I can't wait to get my hands on it. So any and all news that I hear has been positive, and I can't wait to play it. Are you guys picking it up? I'm going to be playing full playthrough on my channel. Please watch along and watch me scream and curse a lot probably. And die an awful lot. Yeah, I'm going to die a lot. Plague Tale Innocence has now gone gold. It is the year of the rat, and I cannot wait to play this game. Congratulations to everyone at Asobo Studios, and do not forget to enter my giveaway to win a beautiful, that gorgeous A Plague Tale Innocence t-shirt. I have 3 t-shirts to get away. Just have to be subscribed to my channel, follow me on Twitter, send me a tweet at me with a hashtag A Plague Tale, and I will get you right. You can win this t-shirt. If you do not, you're gonna miss out. So don't forget to pre-order it either, because I'll be playing that in its entirety as well. I can't wait to dive into that savagery. Detroit Become Humans prequel? Well, not really. David Cage showed us a little bit of our robot friends working around the town in San Fran. He was really an autonomous robot. He ain't no Connor. Okay, but in actual Quantic Dream news. Heavy Rain, Detroit Become Human, Beyond Two Souls are all coming to PC as timed exclusives to the Epic Games Store. So all you PC gamers, rejoice. Okay, so everybody here knows that I'm a pest, right? And I am on Twitter, I'm following our favorite game devs, and I am asking all the questions. Now, I announced, oh gosh, when I was at PSX in 2015? Yeah, 2015. Before I had gone, I found out about this game called Mosaic by Krillbyte Studios. They're an indie studio, and I was obsessed by that first teaser trailer. I'm like, this game is perfect for me. Went to PSX. I met the game devs there and spoke to them, and they were like the nicest guys. I was so hyped for it, but it's been so quiet. There's only been one additional teaser about it. They played some demos at it, at some like behind the scene, like little dev get-togethers, like so they haven't shown too much of this. 2 teaser trailers, that's it. I want more. So I just happened to tweet out at Krillbright, and I said, when are we getting some news on Mosaic? I need this game in my life. I need to play it now. So I tweeted at them, and bitch, they responded with the real tea. They said, we will have some news coming soon. So I am hopeful, since it has been almost, it's been over 3 years since it's been in development. It looks stunning. It's right up my alley. I cannot wait to play it. Me and my big mouth actually did some good for once. So we will be receiving some news about Mosaic. I am shouting it from the rooftops. I can't wait to play it. I'll keep you guys posted. Control by Remedy has had a leak on their release date, but they finally confirmed it. I guess there was no putting the toothpaste back into the tube. In August, this game is coming out, and it looks stunning. Now, I'm so excited to play it. But even more than that, it reminds me of this short story I read so long ago. It's called The Adjustment Team by Philip K. Dick. It is like from the 50s or the 60s, I forget. It is an old piece of short story, which I loved and stuck with me. They made a movie about it called The Bureau. So I'm really excited for that because it gives me that kind of vibe, and I'm into it, and it looks stunning, and I can't wait to play it. It comes out in August. I'm not gonna have time to eat, sleep, or do anything because these games are coming for our scalps. Hate to break it to you, but another gaming company is laying off their team. 350 people laid off by EA. It's another devastating blow for the last year and a half for people in the gaming industry. It's been a bloodbath. They're laying off people left and right. So I am wishing them all the best. Please, I hope you find your way and find a new job. What a shame these game companies are putting everybody through the gigs. Kaz Hirai is retiring from Sony. The 58-year-old is retiring. He has been the director and chairman of Sony. For roughly a year, he stepped down as CEO back in April 2018, a year ago. Congratulations and enjoy your retirement. Days Gone. I know I keep talking about Days Gone. Nathan Whitehead, the composer for the game Days Gone. Oh, I can't wait to hear this soundtrack. Comes out on April 19th. So if you are into Days Gone, if you want to get into all the feels, April 19th, get you that soundtrack. Rockstar's gender gap pay exposed, bitch. Exposed. Look how much women are getting paid less than the men at Rockstar Games in the UK. I cannot speak about the industry as a whole. I am talking about actual stats, numbers, receipts that show. Let me know what you think about this shenanigans and this shit. What in the Handmaid's Tale Orwellian shenanigans is this fucking shit? Activision wants to know how female employees' pregnancies are going. Activision has an app that you can track your pregnancy and fertility data, and if you want to, you can sign up for it. You get financially reimbursed a very small amount, and they keep track of this personal, intimate information. Employers see percentage-based aggregate de-identified data to ensure that Ovia is helping women have healthier outcomes. Are employees using the benefit? This is a quote. Ovia is the name of the app. Kotaku broke this story and reached out to Activision for comment. I will update you with this story as it develops. Here are the video game release dates for the next month or so. Guys, hang on to your scalps. Say goodbye to your wallet because Days Gone is coming out. A Plague Tale: Innocence is coming out. There are Dreams, the early access is coming. We are going to be busy for the next year. Let's just put it that way. But here's the new video game releases. What are you most excited to play this month? Let me know in the comments. Miss Rain has given us another beautiful artwork to share with you guys this month. She always brings the beauty, and she sent us this gorgeous picture of Ellie. We love her work so much. Thank you so much for your talent and the beautiful artwork you share with us every month. Thank you so much. Please give Miss Rain Artwork a follow on Twitter and on Instagram. She posts all the time, and you can see other stuff that she's working on. She's so talented. Thank you so much, Miss Rain, for sharing the love with us, and I can't wait to see what you have for us next month. And if you guys have any video game artwork you want to share with me, please send it my way. You can send it to me on Twitter at O.C.Deidre. Now for the yes and the mess. For the mess. The mess is so messy, bitch. We got to talk about it first, bitch. We have, for the first time ever on this channel, we have a yes and a mess combined. Accessibility. Why everybody gets so upset about accessibility is beyond me. Gaming for all, people. Everybody should be able to play. Everybody should be able to play the games they love. Accessibility does not mean easy mode. It does not mean cheating. It does not mean you're getting away with it. You're not paying your dues. Challenge is there for people who want the challenge. Accessibility is there for people who are not physically or mentally capable of playing certain games. It's to include everyone. Just because it has that mode does not mean that you have to play in that mode, okay? So it takes nothing away from you as a gamer if there are accessibility options written into a game so everyone can enjoy it. Who the fuck is you to say that it's not fair? If you can't play, go cry in the corner. This is the fucking comments I've been reading, and I am mad as hell, bitch. Mad as hell. Okay. I have worked with people with disabilities. I have worked with children and young adults with disabilities, and they deserve a chance to play like everybody else. That's not right. It doesn't mean less for you, bitch. It means more. That means these game devs are making better games for you. Yes, you. They're making better games for everybody. This elevates the industry. This elevates the game. Literally, this whole gig gets elevated and raises the bar for the whole industry and you too. If your ego is so fragile that you think that someone is beating the same game you did, but they did it easier or that they were physically able to play it, there is something wrong with you. I am not having this conversation, okay? So people who are coming for disabled people, people who are coming for disabled gamers physically or mentally or emotionally who cannot play these games, or complaining that, this all started about Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice, and I have no problem with game devs implementing their gameplay, how, their vision or whatever, true. But it's easy to implement accessibility, okay? It's easy to do that before you start. Once a game is already in play and you're developing it and it's almost done, it's almost impossible to get back to the drawing board and implement the accessibility features to go back after you're almost finished the game. If you put them in place as you're developing it, I sat in on a panel at PSX 2 years ago for gamers with disabilities, and Alexandra Neonakis from Naughty Dog said this in her panel. It's if you put accessibility in mind as you're beginning to make the game, everyone benefits. It's harder to go back and try and put them in place afterwards. So this takes nothing away from us as gamers. You don't have to use the accessibilities, but if you were someone who, say you were able-bodied your whole life, and then something happened to you, God forbid you got into an accident and you couldn't play, how do you think that would make you feel? You wouldn't be able to play your games anymore? I think that's so wrong. And Cory Barlog, the superstar in my eyes about this whole thing, everybody came, was saying this is not, and it's not an easy mode thing, it's not a cheating thing. But Cory Barlog had the best reply. So this is what he tweeted out, and shout out to him. I am so happy that game devs are including everybody. You don't need the accessibility options. Don't use them. Have you ever put the dialogue on the screen when you're playing a game? I know I can't play a game without it because, sometimes I can't hear so good, or I miss something, or there's something that you will miss if you don't have the dialogue options up. I never play a game without dialogue options. That's an accessibility feature, okay? Making things brighter, darker, lighter. I mean, these things, there's so many things that are accessibility options that you don't even realize that you use every day. That's not considered cheating, okay? So my yes for the month is for Mr. Cory Barlog and the rest of the industry who came to his defense and said, it will not affect my vision for my game. I have never given up my vision for accessibility. It is not the same as cheating or easy mode. It's not the same. So shout out to Cory Barlog leading the rallying the troops and the rest of the game devs who followed his lead. And for the rest of you messy ass bitches, you a hot ass mess. I'm done. That's it for this month's gaming news. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed and got some information. You got all the tea that you needed. And if you have any stories that you want me to talk about, if you have any video game artwork, please let me know in the comment section or tweet at me at O.C.Deidre. Thanks so much for watching. If you like this video on this channel, please leave me a like and subscribe. And if you can, please consider supporting me on Patreon. Every little bit helps. Help this girl out. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back with more. Okay, now I'm blind and can't see anything. Okay. What the fuck is the name of that game? This is the fight of my life between me and the lighting. Lord have mercy. Oh my God, have I had this stain on here this entire time? Oh my God, bitch, I got makeup on my sleeve. What a fucking hot ass mess. Oh, bitch. Okay, so that's not the yes in the mess. That's just the Orwellian nonsense.